don't remember exactly the moment when I was told that this is going to happen, but of course I do remember my joy by the fact that for the first time in my life I would attend the film festival, and Cannes especially. It was enormous event for me. You know, I was fresh from the film school. I finished the film school just a year before. The film I made during my school years, the scene particularly Néant, were not yet on the screen. Walkover, or Walkover, how we call it in Polish, was a very new film which suddenly was selected to be shown in Cannes, so that was like catapulting myself on the orbit. Amazing event. And of course the people I met there in Cannes, my old friend Roman Polanski, who actually introduced the film to the public at that time, and said some nice things about me. Then on the audience there were some filmmakers, and among them, for example, Jack Nicholson, who brought one of his early westerns to Cannes, and after the screening, I remember Jack took me on the beach and offered me some hand-rolled cigarettes, which I smoked, and it was great, and we become friends since then. You know, it's already 45 years, can you imagine? They were taken by surprise completely, you know. Suddenly a film of a young man. I was a little bit known because of two of my scripts, you know, Knife in the Water and Innocent Sorcerers for Andrzej Wajda. Already made a little bit of my name, but suddenly my first professional film is selected for Cannes. That was something which everybody was taken by surprise completely. I remember the film. You see, my first film, the one I made in the school, Rysopis, I was making on the little pieces of stock, because the stock was what was the most scarce in Poland. It was limited. For the professional production, the ratio for shooting was 1:3 only. You know, the director could repeat it 3 times, and that was it. For my school film, I had the ratio 1:1. So I was saving every centimeter of the tape, you know. I was doing without even boards, and until and I was keeping the take until the stock ran out of the camera. So with that manner, when I was able to make Walkover with the ratio 1:3, luxurious, again I had in mind, you know, to keep it long, to not lose the ends. So that was mainly the reason for those long tracking shots. You know, some of them are 11 minutes long, the full magazine. Also the reason that I used the film school for practical matters. You know, I was always trying to shoot a little bit here, a little bit there, and I wasn't really going very much into the lectures, and practically I miss all the lectures on the editing, on montage, so I didn't have the slightest idea how to cut the film, so it was easier for me to stick those long shots. So Walkover is practically consisted of 29 shots only, which was quite an achievement. It's nothing to compare to Alfred Hitchcock's The Rope, which he did only in 10 or 11 magazines. But still, you know, for that kind of film, 29 shots was pretty good achievement. I think they were quite appreciated. Yes, I got some very, very good reviews from Cannes. On the contrary, you know, immediately after Cannes, I mean, few months later, I went to New York. New York Film Festival invited Walkover to be a part of the festival. And I remember the New York Times gave me terrible review, saying Mr. Skolimowski was kind enough to bring his dailies from Poland. As a reaction to that, Jean-Luc Godard, who was staying in the same hotel as I did, he was also there with his new film, and he wrote me a letter, which I still have, you know, one page on the Drake Hotel stationery with a huge letter saying, "Dear Jerzy, don't pay any attention to those American idiots. You and I, we are the two best film directors in the world." So I had a pretty good compensation for the stupid the critic.